So
This conference will now be recorded.
are you seeing my screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we have completed uh, open item management concepts. We have completed equivalent different documents as well open item management. As I told you in the open item management, we have three scenarios: full clearing, partial clearing, residual item clearing. We have completed full clearing, right? So now we'll talk about the second scenario, partial clearing. What it is partial clearing? See, partial clearing, how it will be. For example, take an example. You have a you have a one lakh rupee as a open item, but you are going to be clear only 50,000 out of that 1 lakh. So this is called partial clearing. So how system will be define this transaction in the system, that you have to know. See here in SAP S4hana, partial clearing refers to the process of clearing only portion of an open item. So for example, you have a 1 lakh of the open item, but you are clearing only 50,000 rupees. So what system will do? System will create a new line item for clearing these items. So it will go and clear this amount out of 1 lakh, creating new line item for that, and create a new document for this 50,000 for clearing document. Clearing document will be created for this 50,000, and rest of 50,000 will be shown under open item. But in the SAP, how it will be, even you clear this 50,000 out of, so until you clear the remaining amount of 50,000, the total amount will be shown under open item only. Till you clear the remaining 50,000, the total amount 1 lakh has been shown under open item if you use partial clearing concept. You clear? So partial clearing concept, whatever amount you are going to be clear, that will be clear by creating a new line item. But till you clear the remaining amount, whatever amount you cleared also, that will be shown under open item only till you clear the remaining amount. So that this is interview question, guys. Okay, they will ask you in interview what is partial, what is the residual, what is the difference between partial and residual. So first you have to know what is the partial amount and how the partial amount will be working, and how what is the residual amount and how this clearing will be working. So partial clearing, if invoice is 1 lakh, then we are going to be clear with 50,000 out of that 1 lakh. So what system will do? System will create a new clearing document for this 50,000, which amount we are going to be clear. Even creating a document that still will be shown under open item only. Even if you clear, that will not show under the cleared items. It will show under open item only, because remaining 50,000, till that, till you clear that remaining amount, the total amount will show under open item only. Once you clear that remaining 50,000, then total amount will go under clear item. That is partial clearing. I have mentioned here, see, in SAP S4hana, partial clearing refers to the process of clearing only portion of the open item, such as invoice with a payment, other offsetting transactions, amount that was paid and open sub item for the remaining unpaid amount. This results in the original open item being replaced by two new items, a cleared sub item for the open item. Open item, very simple way you can remind whatever amount you used and clear through partial payment, for that amount system will create clearing document, but it will show it will show under open item only till till you clear the remaining open item. So you clear the partial payment, that partial amount clearing document will be created, but it will not go to cleared item transactions. It will show under open item only till you clear the transactions. You got it? Any questions on this about the partial clearing document before showing in the SAP? Theoretically, you understand clearly, or any questions, guys? No questions? Then let me show you in the system.
This partial clearing feasibility is not there in ECG, right?
Not there in ECC, you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Feasibility is there in ECC and S4hana, both it will be there.
both. Okay, okay.
So you understand the partial clearing, how it will be, right? So full clearing, once you clear, that will go to the cleared items. But when you're doing partial clearing, the whatever you cleared, that document will be created, but it will not show under the cleared items. It will show
Okay,
under the cleared items for the 50,000, but still the same amount it will show under open item also. The total 1 lakh it will be shown until you clear the remaining amount. Let me show you that.
okay,
FPL3N, let's see how much open item we have in this document.
okay.
If any open item is there, let's see. So this is old item. So let me post this one more document for the same amount 1 lakh for today's date. So I want to post the salary document. So same type of document I want to post. You can use copy and create a document. You know the document number. I want to post same like this. One document I want. You don't go to for FB50 or FB02. You can also use FBR2 is the T code, and copy that document and display line item. You open it, change the dates, today's date. Simple way I'm saying, if you want to post in shortcut way for the new documents, if you know the reference, the document number you have to give in FBR2, and display line items you select and come here and change the date and you post it directly. So the same account you are going to be posted. So now save it, salary payable. So document is created without using FB50. Now you can go and check FBL3 and report. You will get the open items. See, two items is came. New document is 7.
Mhm.
Correct? So why
Yes.
it is showing open item? We cleared because of date which we are cleared on 30th. If you put 30th date, that first document number 5 which we cleared in yesterday, that will not show you. Only 7 it will show. Okay. Okay, now I want to clear out of this 1 lakh for document number 7, 50,000 I want to clear. How to clear? There is a T code F-07. Same T code. FB50 I posted by using of FBR2, copying a reference document, and FBL3 and I checked. There is a document is showing, and now I am doing F-07 for partial clearing. Okay, now I am going F-07. Given today's date, I'm going to be clear partially some amount. Give the account 1 lakh 50,000 I'm giving, okay? And GL account, salaries payable account. Process open item. You understand, right? This I already told you yesterday. So check first, you have to give the date, which date you want to be clear, and posting date, document type, and company code INR, and account. This is the GL account. Which account you are going to be clear that outstanding account through cash or bank. I am taking cash account, and how much amount you are going to be clear. This you have to give manually, because you know the outstanding amount is 1 lakh, but you are clearing out of that 1 lakh, you are clearing is 50,000. 50,000 you are going to be clear for which GL account you are clearing. This GL account transaction, like salaries payable account. Then select a process open item. An entry required for profit center. Yeah, profit center field you must be required. Enter. Now see, As I told you, this amount not assigned amount always should be zero to post the clearing document. Why it is showing 50,000? You have a outstanding amount is 1 lakh, but you are trying to clear only 50,000, then system will be confused. So but you have a 1 lakh outstanding, but you are trying to clear the 50,000. What about that remaining amount not assigned? So that system is giving some confusion statement here. So to fix this, I told you we are going to be use the partial clearing, right? Out of 1 lakh, we know we have 1 lakh, but we are going to be clear this 50,000 out of this 1 lakh. Now we have to go, you double click to the this partial payment, you go here. See, this one more tab will come in the picture. So now you can see amount entered is 50,000. Manually what amount we are going to be cleared, that amount is called as a amount entered by you. This is the amount you are offering to clear. This is the amount is assigned already there as an open item. And what about this not assigned amount? It has to be come to difference posting. How to it will come? Amount entered, it should be 50,000. As per this has to be adjusted. Amount entered and this amount entered should be is the same. You cannot do manually to update here. You just double click on this amount. You just double click with by mouse. You double click it, it automatically changed to 50,000. I'm just double clicking, it changed. Clear? Any confusions here? Any questions? Maybe you will be confused here. Okay, once you give the standard, you go in the standard now. See, it is zero now. But here same 1 lakh, assigned 1 lakh, amount entered 50,000, but zero came now because of using partial payment here. Any doubts or clarifications and questions on this? How to handle the 50 partial payment by full
Only
of,
change date.
yeah,
Only change date now.
change date? No, not date. Whatever amounts you given, you have to come to this tab, partial payment tab. You just
Okay.
payment amount tab, you just double click, then it will
Mm.
take what amount you entered, then it will be zero. This will be coming a
Zero.
zero.
Okay. Okay.
But you have to use this partial payment. So now everything is clear. Now out of this 1 lakh, you are going to be clear this 50,000. Then go on document and simulate. See, cash account, salary payable account.
Okay.
So out of 1 lakh, this 50,000 is going to be clear. Now document save. So now see the report again. So what I told you, this document will show under cleared item, but total amount 1 lakh should be shown under open item only till you clear the remaining amount 50,000. Let's see that. BL 3N report, select open item, give the date on 30th, because of not showing the old items, execute. See, both
Yeah.
this new document also is created, it also will show under open item. It's not went to cleared item because out of this 1 lakh, you only cleared 50,000. One new document created for that 50,000, and that also will show under open item till you clear the remaining 50,000. Once you clear that 50,000, then total these transactions will go to cleared item. Let's see either cleared item is updated or not. See, it is not updated. Clear, right? You
Yes.
understand, right? Any
Yeah.
questions?
Understand.
Yeah. Partial payment, if you use partial payment, that means it's not really clearing. It is partially clearing. Till you clear the remaining amount, all document will show under open item. That you have to say to interviewer. If interviewer could ask the question about the partial, then let's try to clear the remaining 50,000 also by using same T code to move out all these items to cleared items. Yeah, Archana, tell me.
F-07, no sir, T code.
Correct, correct. F dash
Okay.
07. So let me use this account. So what is the remaining amount, guys?
50,000.
50,000.
50,000.
Yeah. For the same GL account, process open item, profit center. Now see, automatically it is not assigned is zero because you have remaining amount is 50,000. You already
Yes.
paid 50,000. So automatically system will pick up. You no need to go again partial and residual. A partial, because standard way it will take full clearing it is taking because you already paid 50,000, remaining 50,000 you are paying now, so that's why it is taking automatically from this amount entered and assigned amount. So assigned amount also is of 50,000 because already you paid 50,000, remaining 50,000 automatically taken by the system. Okay, now go to document and simulate and save it. Now there is one more document 9 was posted in company code REL1. That means this is the document has been created for the remaining amount clearance. Out of 1 lakh, 8th document is 50,000, 9th document is 50,000 has been cleared. That means the total outstanding of salary payable 1 lakh has been cleared now. Now what we are expecting in the system is whatever open item we created for 1 lakh, that has to be go to cleared items. It should not be shown under open item. That is our output should become. Now go on FBL3 and report again. You see on today's date, not today's date because 30th I'm giving to avoid the old data. Now execute no items. So that means it went to cleared items. Either it went to cleared items or not. You want to see, you select cleared items and execute. It came now, right? 50,000, 50,000. This 1 lakh. So now, how you know for this document, what is the clearing documents? So you go and change layout. So this is also you have to know inside of this report, guys. I told you this change layout, create own layout, that you can apply any reports. In this report also you can apply, but I want to know for this document what is the clearing document. For this document what is the clearing document. So based on that, how many clearing documents we have for this original document, I want to know. How you can know? Based on the selection of change layout, here what are the hidden fields, you can find clearing document, that you can keep it here. But I want to keep this field after document date. Then you have to select a document date, then move it, then it will come up. It is a little bit up on the document date it will come. So now you see, this is the document date, document number. Where is the document date? See, clearing document. So for document 5, clearing document is 6. Okay, for document 8, clearing document is 9. Like this you have to find out. This is clearing document. Clearing documents also will show. For 5 document, clearing document is 6. So 6 you just avoid because it's a clearing document. For 5 and 7 is the 5, 7 and 9 is 5 and 7 is the original documents which are there in white color. Okay, 5 and 7 is the original documents. For 5, what is the clearing document? Is 6. For 7, what is the clearing document is 9. Why we have 8 and 9? Because we did partially 2 times, 50-50. That's why it took 2 documents, 8 and 9. Clear, guys? Like this you have to change the layouts and you can create your own layout by saving it. That I already told you, save it and put some name and then you saved it, and then You can apply that as a default variant like this. And this is also filters. I want to see for the document date only 14th June which are posted, that I want to see. You have to go here and select this filter and give the document date. Which date you want to see, that date you give. Now only that particular date transactions will be shown you. So these options you can use like that. This is a filter, this is a ascending order, descending orders option, this is the layouts, this is a subtotal, total subtotal, how much amount it is coming. You can use this also. For example, you put this amount column and this select subtotal. It will, one second, let me show you subtotal option. So now it is zero. Now it is zero because all transactions we clear, that's why it is not taking. If any value it is there, then it will take a subtotal as well. Okay, these options you can use like this. This is the next line item, this is a display of the document. I want to see document from this screen. You select the state and then select this display document. So then you go on document overview, you can see the document like this directly. You don't go to FB03 again. You can come and see the document from this report itself by selection of this radio button, and go on display document and select the document overview. Like this you can see this is FB03 screenshot only. Without going FB03, from the same screen report you can also see the document by doing this by selection of this. Same, it is a change. If anything change, you want to do some document, that you can change it, but you cannot change all the fields. But are the what are the fields you can change, that you can change it. What are the fields? Assignment and text columns, these you can change it. Okay, you clear about this report now, right? Any
Yes,
questions,
sir.
guys? So now we will talk about the residual document scenario. Residual document scenario. So this is quite opposite of the partial clearing. So what we have in partial, whatever amount we are going to be clear, that amount will clear, but it will show under open item till you clear the remaining amount of the open item. But a residual payment, it quite opposite. Whatever amount you cleared from cleared of the outstanding, whatever amount you cleared, that amount will go directly, that amount, whatever amount you clear, that amount will go directly to cleared items by creating new clearing document, and remaining amount only will show under open item. It is quite opposite of partial clearing. So difference, you have to say this and this. So if they ask what is the difference between partial clearing and residual clearing, you have to say, by using a partial clearing, whatever amount we are going to be clear partially, that amount will not go into the cleared items until we clear the remaining amount of the outstanding of open item. But the difference from residual is, while we are clearing the residual payment usage, the whatever amount we are cleared through residual payment method, that amount will go and clear the amount and will go directly to the cleared items by creating a new clearing document. But whatever amount is left, that remaining amount will be shown only under open item. That is what you have to say to the interviewer when they are asking to the difference between partial and residual. So this is interview question, guys, you have to remember it. So you clear now, right? Difference, how it, the partial account will be work and residual payment will be work. Before showing the system, you have any questions on this? So for example, open item 1 lakh, residual payment 50,000. So So this document will be create. Document one to create. It will show under the cleared items. Only remaining amount. That remaining amount 50,000 will show under open item only. So this is amount will go to the cleared items automatically, but remaining amount will show under only open item. But partial, this also will show under open item till you clear this amount. Okay. Let's see if no questions. Let's see. I want to post one more document. So what is the shortcut way to use the to post one more document, guys?
FB50, sir.
FB50 general posting.
FP50.
So there is T code FBR2
Okay. Got it.
shortcut post. Okay, shortcut way you can use FB50 GL posting, and this is also GL posting by using reference doc. Well, simply you can post it. So what both you can use, which is better for you, that you can use it. So I am just using to complete faster way FBR2. I will use FBR2. I will take the document which I have to take, document number 5, display line items. This is salaries account, salaries payable. But before post, you have to see either you are posting correct document or not. Salary payable account should be come under minus. It is there, then you save it. Now go again, see the report, FBL 3N report. So 1 lakh it will show. So this 1 lakh. 10th document we have shown under 1 lakh. Fifth is old document, okay? That we have to give. Date is 30, then it will go and avoid it. See this 1 lakh. I am going to use clear this amount of 1 lakh by using of residual payment. So what is the how the residual payment will be work? Can anyone of you tell? So if I used residual payment, how the system will be behaving for the clearing? Anyone? So what I have explained right just now, right? That you maybe understand. Then tell me how the system will behave if you use residual payment.
The only 50,000 amount will show as pending,
Okay. What about that clearing amount?
and 50,000 will be show as cleared.
Under clear data, yeah,
Yeah.
that is simple way. But yeah, so till you clear, it will not wait to move the clear items to the clear items. The remaining amount you may be cleared or not, that doesn't matter. If you use residual payment, whatever amount you clear, that will go to clear item, and remaining amount only will show under open item. What about partial payment? If we use partial payment, how the system will be behaving?
Until we clear no, the whole amount, it will not show as cleared, though we are clearing partially 50.
Hmm. Even we clear the partial amount, clearing document will be created, but it will show that clearing document also under open item. That word you have to use,
Okay.
because clearing document will be created for that partial payment, but that clearing document will also show under open item till we clear the remaining amount of the total outstanding amount. That statement we have to say. Whatever clearing we used, residual or clearing document will be created. So that clearing document will be stay under open item or not open item based on usage of using of our options. If you use partial payment, the clearing document will stay under open item only until you clear the remaining amount. If you use residual payment, what amount you cleared with the clearing document, that document will go and sit under the cleared items. but remaining amount only will be shown under open item. That type of statement you have to give into the interviewer. Okay, it is very important, guys. They will ask you an interview question. You have to prepare like this. Each and everything you have to explain to them. Okay, let's see how we will clear this resdual payments. So same T code F-07, you go and use it. So this data I am going to be clear, and account is this, and amount, same amount I'm taking 50,000 out of 1 lakh. Profit center, GL account, process open item. See, same it will come. In the standard, you have to see this not assigned is 0 or not. It is not 0 because you entered amount is manually entered and clearing is 50,000, but system is already having the outstanding is 1 lakh. It is not matching in the standard behavior. That means full clearing option. So that's why to make to clear this 50,000 out of 1 lakh, either you have to use partial payment or residual payment. We already discussed about the partial payment. Now I am going to use residual payment. So I told you whatever amount you are going to be clear, that amount you have to update here, that 50,000, not to buy manually. You just double click on this row by mouse. It will come automatically. So now you see amount entered 50,000, assigned amount is 50,000, not assigned in 0, and also go and check in the standard. It is also same with 1,50,000. Now everything you feel better, then you go and simulate the document. See now what happened? I told you, right? Clearing document will create with a new line item for that salary payable to be cleared, and will go to the cleared items, and remaining amount, for remaining amount it will create a new line item. So total outstanding payable is 1 lakh. Your clearing is 50,000. So this 50,000 should be go to cleared items, and the out of 1 lakh, the remaining 50,000 should be shown under open item. To show under open item, what system will do, it is separating this 50,000 to cleared item, and this 50,000 will show under open item purpose. It is creating third line item. But in the partial, no, only two line items, because till you clear the remaining amount it will show under open item. That's why it created only two line items. But in the residual payment, we have to adjust that amount. Whatever amount it is clearing, that has to go under cleared items, and remaining amount only show under open item. That's why it is adjusting like this. One more new line item come in the clearing document. So now you save it. Now 50, 50, 40, two credits, one debit. Clear? Any questions on this document? Partial, when you are doing partial, it will not create a new line item in the document. Why? Because it will not require to adjust that outstanding document, because till you clear the all amount, all clearing accounts also will show under open item. But in the residual method, whatever amount we are going to be clear, that has to go on to the cleared items. Only remaining amount should be shown under open item. To adjust that way, the document will be creating like this. Whatever the salary, earlier we have salary payable account, credit should be 1 lakh, but now it should come like 50,000, because remaining 50,000 will go under cleared items. That's why it is adjusting the document to separate the cleared items and open item separately, 50,000 to 50,000. Clear, guys? Any questions about the document? You have to say this: by using of clearing document, the accounting document will create a 3 line items. Whatever remaining amount to, whatever amount is going to be clear, that will be creating under cleared items, and remaining amount to be adjusted show under open item. We have to create one more new line item for the payable. Now save it. So document 11 was posted in company code REL1. Now you go on the report again, BL3N. Now see on today's date, how much it should be shown under open item now? You tell me what documents it should be shown. What is our expectation of the output based on our understanding of the residual payment? Can anyone of you tell me? So under open item, how much it should be shown? Under clear item, how much it should be shown?
50 and 50. 50, sir.
Yeah, under open item, it should be show only 50,000, not 1
Yes.
lakh.
Yeah.
Okay, go on check. So, one second. Now, this is so 50,000 only showing, right?
Yes.
1 lakh has been adjusted to this 50,000. Now, you go and check cleared items. That 50,000 also will show under here. The whatever you cleared that 50,000. This 1 lakh, right? This
Yes.
document, if you go inside of this document, that 50,000 will be showing. This. Okay, like this it will show total outstanding of 1 lakh. It is adjusted to this 50,000 for payable, the open item, and remaining 50,000 will be cleared item. That's why it is showing 1 lakh total amount here. You don't confuse. You go inside of this document and you can see how much distribution happened. 50,000 for open item, 50,000 for cleared item. Inside of this you can see the line items of the document. Okay, this is total amount it will show you. Clear about residual payment now? Any questions? Guys, any questions about this residual payment, partial payment, full clearing, whatever? No questions? Then the clearing is completed. Open item management is completed. So they may be asked one more interview question. Let me tell you. What is month end activities in GL? So they will ask you question, uh, total module levels, like what is month end activities in finance, what is month end activities in controlling, what is month end activities you perform in controlling module. Like this they will ask. If they ask what are the month end activities you perform in the finance or controlling part, you have to explain all the month end activities. Either there are month end activities we have in the GL, we have month end activities in AP, accounts payable, we have month end activities in account receivable, asset accounting, bank accounting, taxes, withholding tax. So many topics which we are going to be cover. All those topics will have some month end activities, those we have to tell. This is interview question. For GL, what are the topics will come in the month end activities? We have to say this. OIM, open item management, which we have discussed. Accrual, deferral, and open and closing periods. Open and closing posting periods. And there is one more topic, recurring doc, that I will cover. You don't worry. And foreign currency. This I will cover. These two topics I have not yet done. I will cover this. But as of now, these three topics we have covered. You have to say open month end activities. What are the month end activities you perform in the GL? You have to say all this. How to do OIM? You have to tell them partial, residual, accrual, deferral, everything. And open closing posting. That is how you will open OB52 and recurring and foreign currency. I will tell you. Okay. This is also one of the interview question. MEC activities. MEC month and cut or period and close. GL activities. GL Usual activities. Like this, you have to say. Okay. And then each topic wise I will tell you in the end of the course you may be consolidated that. So in GL this many topics in AP, while we are discussing AP month end activities I will tell you. Okay. And year end activities I will tell you at the time of course completed. Month end activities I will cover at the time of uh, subject the modules wise, sub modules wise I mean. Okay, now come to the new topic now, foreign currency transactions. So where we will use this foreign currency transactions, foreign currency translation. So where you will use this foreign currency translation, our company code is REL1. So currency we are following INR, but this REL company maybe have some operations, some transaction they will do with currency USD also. For example, this company takes loans from foreign banks. This REL company sell their products to the foreign customers. The REL company they maybe purchase raw materials from foreign vendors. But while we are dealing with foreign customers and foreign vendors or foreign banks, we have to deal the transactions with their own currency, not with our currency. So we have to deal with USD currency. If we are dealing with foreign banks, foreign vendor, foreign customers, any transactions you are doing with these three categories, you have to deal based on their country currency which they are following, not with our currency. But even we are following their currency, as for REL company following is a Indian based company, we have to see their reports in INR also, Indian currency also, to show them as a balance sheet. That's why we are doing some foreign currency revaluations and foreign currency posting to our document currencies and accounting currencies to be reported. So that's why we are mapping this USD to INR conversion rates. So conversion, so every day, every second, the conversion rate will be changed from USD to INR based on the type, currency type. What are the currency types we have? Sorry, currency types what we have?
Token
B,
currency.
C, one second, B, B, C, M. What it means? Based on the this bank currency types only, the currency conversion will happen. B means bank selling rate, bank selling rate. C means bank buying rate. It is a average rate. M is average rate. Based on this rate of conversion only, the USD and INR will happen. The conversion rate will be updated, and we have to update in our system. So now, as of now, for example, one USD dollar equal to 85 rupee. Sorry, 85 rupees, 86, whatever. So whatever based on this exact rate, we have to get it from the USD. Then we have to update in our system. This conversion based on this you have to update. When you are doing some transactions with the customer, you are buying anything, you are buying from the vendors, this rate has to be updated. Whenever you are selling, sorry, it is selling. So selling rate, whenever you are doing some selling, whenever you are doing some sales to the customer, that time this B rate will be updated. If you don't maintain this average rate, you have to take it. These three types rates we have to maintain in our system to conversion of the transaction from USD to INR. So clear. So then how would we clear that? You can see here. This is foreign currency transactions. I mentioned here, you can see a foreign currency transaction is a financial transaction denominated for the payable of the currencies other than the entities and functional currency. It involves buying, selling goods and services. As I told you, buying and selling and goods services, borrowings, leading funds, and entering to the unperformed forward exchange contracts. So any transactions happen with the currencies other than our company code currency INR, those transactions based on the transaction type, we can treat them either buying or selling or some exchange, whatever it is happening, that has to be done through by USD to INR. Okay, so a foreign currency transaction is a transaction that's a priced or requires to the settlement of currency, different from the reporting currency. Reporting currency is always we have to follow our currency, which we followed by company code currency like INR. So that we are doing this. So, take an example, the purchasing goods from supplier in different country. If companies Bangalore, Karnataka buys a goods from the supplier from the US, the transaction would be in the US dollar. That, as I told you, whatever transactions you are doing with the foreign vendors, the transaction should be there in those currencies will happen to that, which is foreign currency to the company's functional currencies INR. Okay, this basis we are updating the foreign currency tables to do the transactions with the foreign vendors in the system. How to make it that possible, that we will see in the configurations. Okay, how, as I told you, see, buying rate, selling rate, average rate, exports, imports, this is average rates. So configuration is this: define transaction ratios. First we have to maintain the ratios. What is ratios? This is very important. So normally, for example, ratios USD to INR. If I put 1 is to 1, how the system will check the 1 is to 1 thing? So 1 is to 1 ratio they are maintaining. So $1 equal to currencies. For example, $1 equal to 85 rupees. USD $1, INR 85. This way we will maintain 1 is to 1. Like this we will maintain it. For example, some other currencies, you take a CAD INR. So how this is, this also 1 is to 1 should be maintained. So based on the conversion of the ratio of the currency we are following, if they are 75,000, they have 1 Canadian equal to INR is 75,000. You may be think like that way. Any low currencies is there, some African currencies, there are very less from us. That time what, how to maintain it? It might be 100 is to 1 also, 1 is to 100 also we have to maintain. Like this we have to maintain. So based on the currency rate which is followed by the system, so we have to maintain. So 1 is to 100, 1 is to 1, 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, like that we have to maintain. Okay, for example, here I am just giving 70%, 70 ratio. So this is means 1 Canadian equal to 70,000 or 700, like that. So these ratios we have to maintain in T code OBBS. Select yes. So
So
now,
what is the T code? OBB?
yes, OBBS.
OBBS. Okay. For defining the transaction currency ratio.
Ratios, exchange ratios. SPRO, SAP NetWeaver, general settings, currencies, check exchange rate type.
Okay.
So I mentioned here, you can clearly see exchange rate type, ratio, valid from, valid to. So like this, select new entries. I'm maintaining is G and B. All of them I mention, okay? And M, and from currency USD
Okay.
This is also USD,
Mhm.
and this is INR. This is also INR. This is also INR. So what we are doing in this table, we are informing the system.
Mhm.
We maybe deal the transactions from USD to INR. That time, whenever the transactions happen, system, we are saying to the system, you come and check this table, what ratios we are maintaining and what exchange rates we maintained. Based on that, conversion should be happen automatically. From which
Mhm.
date? Valid from which date you are giving, based on that. So that we are saying into the system to check the conversion rates and update to the document. So 1:1 I am giving because it is not when to till in hundreds. Tying out still we are in 85. Okay. So this is the way we have to main given the ratio 1:1. Okay. Then save it. If some entries already there, it will give you the error. Entry G does not exist in Ticker V. So this exchange rate type, it has not been created in the system. So they created only P and M and P, M and P, INC2, INC3, like this they created. But standardly, the system has to give GBM, but they may be deleted. So you have to, but in the standard behavior, it is a table level. It will be there in the system. It should be there in the system.
Sir, it
Let
is
me.
G or C?
Hmm?
C is
G, G,
okay.
G. Sorry, sorry. G.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
One second. Huh? This is G, GBM. Okay. So let's try to create this table level TCURC. TCURC. TCURV. Let me try. This is table maintenance. Let me try to create by ourselves. SAP general settings. One second. What is the path? So SPRO SAP NetWeaver, where it is. Conversion above enterprise structure. This actually S4hana they changed it to the currency types to be maintained directly here. Let me show you financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transactions. Sorry, financial accounting ledgers, ledger, define settings, ledgers and currency types. Enter currency type, global currency conversion. Not that one. Data structure. Guys, I will tell you. See, this is the some technically a website has to do, but that we have missed. I will tell you how to create. Actually, this has to be come under directly in this table obbs. In this table it has to become, so our part is we have to ask to create this exchange rate types, and then we have to use that. Okay, but here they used average and they created like this. We can also use this, but now as of now I will use only m average rate. But I will tell you how to create in next session, how to create this 1:1 this. But only average rate it is fine, because we are using gls, we are not doing any imports and exports. We are not dealing with the vendors and customers, so that's why we are just dealing with them now. But how to do that vendors and customers g and b while doing of vendor and customer transactions, or to, the monday class it I will tell you how to create a g, how the g comes automatically here, that I will tell you. Exchange rate type we have to create. So this, where it is, yeah, this we have to create. After this after this we have to maintain the exchange rate. See here, define exchange rates. After maintain the ratios, we have to maintain the exchange rate. How to maintain exchange rate? There is a table that I will tell you. ob08 is the t code. I have not yet updated the document, that's why I will tell you in tomorrow. ob08 is the t code. We have to maintain the rates. How to maintain the rates and how to deal the rates, that I will tell you in the monday class. But how to create a exchange rate type also I will cover in the monday. Okay,
Okay.
so any questions till now?
Sir, there you were giving
Nice.
INR 1 to 1, no? Uh,
Hmm.
so there only we will define like why that only one, since it is USD to INR, you're giving 1:1 ratio.
Yes.
So,
So here you can see this is the T code, but T code wise I'm saying, guys, OB07 is the T code. You can create a your exchange rate types. I will tell you, Archana, one second. To create this exchange rate type, I will tell you. I will complete this by today itself. So, but
okay.
exchange rates I will tell you tomorrow. Exchange rate types you can create through T code OB07. Okay, you go and
Okay.
select new entries and give G, which we have
Mm-hmm.
missed. B also, right?
Yeah.
Bank buying rate, bank selling rate. So then you select this. This is not required, this is also not required, this is inverse. Then select, save it. Now you go obbs. So you already created m, right? Then go on g and b. From currency usd INR, INR valid from 1/4/2025. From the year of start year, financial year, I'm giving 1:1. Now tell me, Archana, what is your question here?
Yeah, here ratio from 1 to 1 you're giving, no, sir.
Yeah,
So, like, it can be given other ratio
ratio.
also.
Correct. So based on the, for example, our USD to INR, we are not still not reached more than 100. Correct, it is still in
Hmm.
80, one digit. So it is
Yeah.
1 is to 1 it will take. If it is thousands, some currencies, if you compare with the kenya currency with INR, it might be 2000. One kenya currency is maybe 2000 rupees in our INR. In that case we have to change this ratio. Example, you maybe give INR here, INR here, and Kenya currency you have to give here, and you have to give here. Here you have to give what we have to give. That is 100 is to 1. Like this we have to give. If it is a Kenya currency, if it is more than thousands and like that it will come, then ratio will be have to change. Let me show you here. You can see 1 is to 1 is 70. If it is 7,000 INR, then we have to give 100 is to 1. Like this we have to maintain.
Okay.
Okay, save it. Now it is done. Exchange rates I will cover in the next class. OP08 I have not yet updated the document also. I will update document by today or tomorrow, sorry, tomorrow. And then I will take class on Monday about the exchange rates. Okay.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm trying to post the entry, sir. I'm getting an error. Like, correct
Show
the
me.
customizing settings for ledgers for the universal journal, like that I'm getting.
Deepthi, can you share your screen and show me? We will correct it
Okay.
now.
Okay, sir.
So let me stop recording then. Yeah.